Hey guys, welcome back to History with Moakes. I am Moakes, and this is Blake.
Hi guys, thanks for coming back.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming back. We really appreciate it. So, what are we going to talk about today?
Pyramids.
Pyramids. What's a pyramid?
Like, not really made out of dirt, but sometimes it's made out of dirt.
Okay.
And it's like a concrete.
What does it look like?
And it's got like a pointy.
Uh-huh.
It's like a cone, just not round at the bottom.
Okay.
It's like got a square, and then it's got a cone at the top with no round.
Good, cool. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen pyramids before or heard of them. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, they don't all look exactly the same, so it might be a little bit tricky sometimes when you're thinking of what a pyramid is. Now, Blake, do you remember we talked about ancient civilizations a couple of videos ago? Yeah. Do you remember what that means?
A group of people that were a long time ago.
Yeah, a group of people that lived a long time ago. Now, some of these big groups built pyramids. This happened in different groups all over the world. Pretty cool, huh? Mm-hmm. What's crazy is a lot of them do kind of look alike, even though they're in very remote areas of the world. Do you know what remote means?
Like a remote you turn on the
A TV remote, yeah. But remote, when we're talking about people and places, it basically means that they live like far away from other people. Other people didn't necessarily know they existed. So it's pretty crazy that these groups living so far away from each other all built similar looking pyramids. You can see pictures all over of pyramids from different countries and different continents that look exactly the same. It's pretty cool. So we're going to take a look at a few of them. Probably the most popular pyramid people think of is the Great Pyramid of Giza, which is one of the pyramids in Egypt. In fact, there are actually a lot of pyramids in Egypt.
Is it made of dirt?
Is what?
Is it a dirt one?
A dirt one. So this is made out of limestone.
It just looks like dirt.
Yeah, and you can see, you know, there's three smaller pyramids and three big ones, and one of the three is really big. And if you look closely at that picture, there's people and a horse down at the bottom left under the far left pyramid.
That is a tiny one.
Yeah, so that tells you how huge these things are. And Blake actually really wanted to show you guys something. She came up to me and she's like, Daddy, I really want to show him this. So, she has something to show you. Go ahead.
This $1 bill has a pyramid on it.
Yeah, and that looks a lot like the Egyptian pyramids we just showed too, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another cool fact about these pyramids, that's been a pretty recent discovery. They believe that when they were first built, they didn't look like this, okay? They're pretty old, right?
Yeah, those look really old.
Yeah, but what's crazy is back when they were first built, they believed that they had a polished white limestone coating on the outside.
Like a white pyramid?
Uh-huh, and it was like smooth,
And
right?
then it got like all rusted up.
Yeah, so I'll show you a picture of it here.
Okay.
They also believe that there's a gold point on the top, possibly.
Huh?
Yeah, so those pyramids are almost 5,000 years old. So even if you made something super pretty like that with a smooth finish and even gold on top,
really pretty.
They think that after almost 5,000 years, they probably wore down and the weather kind of destroyed the white limestone. But they still look pretty cool today.
Yeah.
Would have been awesome to see what they looked like back then though. This next pyramid is in a city called Levanta from the Olmec Empire. Now this one looks a little different, Blake.
Yeah,
what do
that's
you?
not a pyramid. It's a hill. It's a hill. It has no point, and it's like not as slanted, and it looks like a hill because it has so much grass on it.
You want to know what's crazy?
It's a pyramid.
There's actually a pyramid made out of stone underneath that. I know. So what they're doing now is they're using a laser radar system
that can like see through the ground.
Exactly.
And sees the pyramids on top.
Yeah, and they're seeing other buildings, and they've actually discovered entire cities from back in the olden days that have been overgrown with plants.
And covered with plants?
Yeah.
So like a whole city covered with plants that they can see through with that laser.
Exactly, it's pretty cool. So one final one that might be the best preserved in Mexico is in the Mayan city of Chichen Itza. Can you say Chichen Itza?
Chichen Itza.
It's kind of hard with your missing teeth, huh? So this one's actually pretty cool too. It's kind of, it's got the levels like the Aztec one in Tenochtitlan and the Teotihuacan, but they're not as big of levels, and so it kind of looks like the pyramids in Egypt, but it also has stairs on all the sides and then a building on top.
So people can go inside the building and like check it out?
Yeah. So remember how I said that a lot of the ones that they discovered were covered up? I believe that this is one that was actually pretty covered up with grass and everything, and then they had to clear it away so that people could see what it looks like. But that one's pretty cool. I like that one a lot. So not a lot of people know that outside of Egypt and then these ones in the Americas that we showed, there are pyramids, lots of pyramids throughout different parts of the world. There's also other pyramids in China, Korea, Indonesia, Iraq, Iran, and a lot of other places as well. Yeah, we don't have time to show you all of those, but a lot of them look similar, but a lot of them also look pretty different, and they call them by different names. And but those are pretty cool, huh? Yeah. So there are a lot of reasons for these pyramids in the different parts of the world. What do you think might have been a reason that they would build these pyramids? Any ideas?
Just so people can like look at them, and a long time ago maybe people lived in them.
Okay.
At the top, if there was like stuff, or maybe they just grew up from the world.
Do you think that because they're pretty big, they're probably important?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because they're almost like a mountain, just a little bit smaller than a mountain.
Yeah. A lot of them were temples or like large religious buildings. So they're usually dedicated to one of the gods of that civilization that they worshipped. Some were places where they buried kings or pharaohs and other super important people. So it was kind of like a monument to those people. Government buildings or maybe houses for important people. Now, someday I really would like to visit some of these, especially the ones in Mexico. Those would be kind of cool, huh? I love talking about like that.
If they didn't destroy those pyramids, it would be really cool to see them.
Yeah.
So people could like see them and see what they looked like. Same with that white and gold one.
Yeah.
Because they don't know if it actually had gold and it was white.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd really like to see those, especially the ones in Mexico with those old civilizations. But for now, we're actually going to build our own pyramids.
Made out of sugar cubes.
Yes, sugar cubes. All you need is parchment paper, sugar cubes, and hot glue, but make sure you have an adult to help. guys, thanks for coming with us and watching us build this. Hopefully you had a chance to build it, or at least you can build it on your own another time. But if you're enjoying these videos,
subscribe to our channel and give it a thumbs up. And comment down below if you liked it.
yeah, so if you have other ideas for us, put it in the comments, and we'd love for you guys to follow along. Thanks.
Bye.